In a stunning turn of events at the BMW Championship, Scottish golfer Robert MacIntyre has surged into the spotlight with an impressive 5-shot lead over reigning superstar Scottie Scheffler. But here's the twist. This isn't just about raw talent. It's about precision, adaptability, and making every shot count. With 2 rounds down and plenty of golf left to play, the stakes are higher than ever. Could this be the moment where MacIntyre cements his legacy, or will Scheffler stage a comeback that fans will talk about for years? Let's dive in. MacIntyre's performance so far has been nothing short of extraordinary. On Thursday, he dazzled spectators with 6 consecutive birdies to close out his opening round, finishing with a jaw-dropping score of 62. Fast forward to Friday, and the Scotsman kept the momentum alive by nailing another birdie on the very first hole, a 476-yard challenge where he landed his approach shot within 5 feet of the pin. By the end of the day, he had carded a stellar 6 under 64, bringing his total to an imposing 14 under 126. Notably, he avoided bogeys entirely during the second round, showcasing both consistency and composure under pressure. Meanwhile, Scottie Scheffler, one of the most formidable players on tour, is doing everything he can to stay within striking distance, despite battling through a humid afternoon. Scheffler managed to post a solid 5 under 65, leaving him at 9 under 131 overall. While he did manage to cut the deficit slightly after sinking a brilliant 7-foot birdie putt on the 12th hole, his opportunities dwindled toward the end of the round. "Bogey-free is always nice," Scheffler remarked, though he admitted he wished for more chances to tighten the gap. His focus now shifts to maintaining accuracy off the tee, as the course design demands precision to set up scoring opportunities. What makes MacIntyre's dominance even more remarkable is how seamlessly he's adapted to the nuances of Caves Valley Golf Club. The course underwent significant renovations recently, including added length and newly installed greens, yet it hasn't posed much resistance thanks to favorable weather conditions. MacIntyre credits his success not only to his putting prowess. He's gained an incredible 6.8 strokes on the field over 36 holes, but also to his iron play. "Yesterday, the putter was on fire. Today, I felt like my iron play was exceptional," he explained. Transitioning from links-style golf to this target-oriented layout required adjustments, but MacIntyre seems to have found his rhythm. And this is the part most people miss. While all eyes are on the leaders, there's drama unfolding further down the leaderboard. Hideki Matsuyama, for instance, continues to defy expectations despite battling illness throughout the week. He fired a 64 to sit alone in 4th place at 7 under, proving that resilience can sometimes outweigh raw skill. Similarly, Michael Kim's steady play, a 66, has positioned him in a tie for 5th, keeping him squarely in contention for a coveted spot in the Tour Championship. For Kim, this tournament isn't just about winning. It's about securing his place among the top 30 in the FedEx Cup standings, which would grant him entry into next week's season finale. Then there's Harry Hall, whose quiet rise has caught the attention of both fans and analysts alike. Currently tied for 8th after shooting a 67, Hall finds himself projected to crack the top 30 in the FedEx Cup rankings if he maintains his current form. Beyond that, whispers about a potential Ryder Cup selection have begun circulating. Though European captain Luke Donald has reached out via text, Hall remains realistic, admitting he hasn't been fitted for a uniform just yet. Still, his consistent performances, including 4 top 10 finishes and only 3 missed cuts in 23 starts this season, speak volumes about his growing stature on the PGA Tour. Rory McIlroy, meanwhile, is fighting to regain his footing after a shaky start. Playing competitively for the first time since the British Open, McIlroy shook off an early double bogey to shoot a respectable 66. However, at 10 shots behind, he knows his primary goal is to use these rounds as preparation for the Tour Championship. "I think I'm just playing my own tournament at this point," McIlroy said candidly, emphasizing his desire to build confidence ahead of next week's showdown. As we head into the weekend, one question looms large. Can anyone catch Robert MacIntyre? Or will his commanding lead prove insurmountable? With history on the line, Jason Day famously turned a similar 5-shot advantage into a 6-stroke victory back in 2015. The stage is set for a thrilling conclusion. But here's where it gets controversial. Some might argue that Scheffler's experience gives him the edge, while others believe MacIntyre's fearless attitude could carry him across the finish line. What do you think? Share your predictions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take.